Hey everybody, Chris here, and welcome back to another review video, and welcome to Comic Corner. That's right, I finally gave this area that I do most of my videos in when Mike's not able to hold the camera or when I do a review in my room a name. Why? Easy. See this? This is the corner of our house, right? I have all my favorite comic books on the wall in the corner of my house, so technically this is Comic Book Corner. So anyway, as you can see by the title of this video, I am reviewing today Locke and Key Head Case, which is volume 2 of the Locke and Key series. During my 100th comic book review episode celebration weekend, yes, that is a freaking long sentence, I reviewed Locke and Key Welcome to Lovecraft, which introduced us to Bode, Tyler, Kinsey, and the Locke family, and it introduced all the characters. Turns out the woman in the well was really a man or a guy from the past, and you don't really know too much. It ends right where the woman from the well escapes and changes sexes back to the guy, and that's where they leave you off. And then Bode finds the headcase key, which then leads us into volume 2, which is Headcase, and you find out the whole past on the woman in the well, who really was a man in the well. I don't know how the sex has changed. I still try to figure that out to this point. Turns out the guy's name is Luke. His real name is Luke, but now he's changing his name to Zach, so nobody recognizes him. And the few people that do recognize him, he ends up killing. Spoiler. Except for one whom he uses the headcase key and just erased. Basically, he gets his hands on the headcase key after Kinsey and Tyler admit to him and another woman about the keys and the secrets to the key house. Unfortunately, though, Luke already knew about the keys, and he took the headcase key and basically he erased his the memories of him from the people that remembered him, so he wouldn't have to kill so many people. But this guy is a freaking psychopath. Bode is the one that actually finds the key and learns how to use it first. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm not missing any important. Luke still has the Anywhere key, of course, but we're going to call him Zach because that's the name he's going by now. I love this page where actually Tyler's the one that goes eek when Bode opens his brain up. And also there are characters from volume 5, the comics I've been collecting, the ones that are current, that I did not know about. I want to see if I can get them, let's see if I can get them into, no, this is too, oh wait, no, it's close, we're close to it. I want to show two things that actually showed up recently in the one of the recent books. First one being these guys who showed up in part 2 of volume 5. Turns out they come out of Kinsey's head. They're her insecurity and her ability, her want to cry so much. And then later on there's actually a I don't think I'm going to get to it. But basically Zach and Kinsey have a get into a relationship, and the woman that Zach is staying with, who knows he's really Luke from the past, he erases her memory, by the way, at the end of the book, and it explains how the woman got into the well and how Zach is back and everything. Turns out, spoiler alert, he's the one that killed the woman's mother, and he erases all that from the woman's memory. And then turns out the woman's son, though, Rufus, has some type of ability, so to speak, which is going to be explained in the 3rd volume. And speaking of the 3rd volume, actually, my brother and I, actually, mostly my brother, purchased the 3rd volume of this book. It should be coming in the mail, I believe, tonight. I'm not finding this key anywhere, so I'm about to give up. Any second now. The give up factor is coming. Give up factor is coming, coming. Gone. Yeah, I'm done. I give up. But in every book I noticed there's hints and little tidbits about separate keys. So this brings us one step closer to bridging the gap. Since we did get volume 3, we are only one volume away from completion. Most likely, when I order my Captain America DVD, because the Captain America movie is coming out next week, I'm also sticking Green Lantern in there so as not to spend a lot of money on shipping. The 4th volume is pretty cheap. I might take the 4th volume and throw it in there also for another $10. so I'll complete the Lock and Key set. One thing I like about this book that was not in the first book is, and I know people are going to be like, why? It's a comic, but it has its own little fabric bookmark. So let's say you're reading the book and you have to stop here. You just take the bookmark, put it there, and now you're bookmarked. You know exactly where you left off. I don't know why. It's the little things that impress me when it comes to graphic novels especially. And this was really impressive. I'm hoping when we get volume 3 that it also comes with the bookmark. If not, I'm not going to be too upset about it, of course, because it's just a bookmark after all, and who really needs a bookmark? But this was a really good book. Volume 2 proves that Volume 1 was just setting us up. It was giving us the foundation to the Locke family and Key home. It's setting up the story. It's starting to introduce the keys and what's going to come in the future. This one starts working actually towards the future. This one starts off with a new key, and the new key, actually there are hints towards other keys, but mostly it's just the headcase key in this book, minus the keys that we already know about, meaning the anywhere key, especially mostly the anywhere key. So 2 keys are in this book. It gives us the background story on the woman from the well whose real name was Luke, and now he's pretending to be a new kid called Zach. And it just gives us a more in-depth background on everybody. It lets us see what everybody else is feeling inside their own mind, basically, except Bode, who's really like a kid. Absolutely check this out. There's more hints towards the past. I'm hoping that Volume 3 gives us even more hints towards the past. I don't think I'm going to be seeing Volume 4 for a while, though, due to the fact of if I order the DVDs this weekend and I use the free shipping, Amazon takes an extra week to ship those then, and I'll probably have it in about 2 weeks. But it's worth the wait. Absolutely check out Lock and Key. It is IDW. It is Joe Hill, who is the Stephen King's son. Really, really good. I'm loving the series. I'm not upset. I feel bad that in 11 more issues, current issues, the series is going to end, but what can you do? You know, you gotta go with what you got, I guess, right? So anyway, this is Volume 2. Absolutely check it out. I loved it. Every bit of it. It was awesome. So, up to you guys. I'll be giving a review of Volume 3 after I read it, after I get it. Till then, guys, take care, have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon with another video. I love having vacations. It gives me time to do extra videos. Alright, guys, take care. See you later. I'm out. Comic Corner. Later.